Hi, do you sometimes wish you were more motivated? Motivated to do the things that you know would make a difference to your life and your career? Maybe you'd like to be motivated to exercise every day, learn a new language, build your business, or to meet new and interesting people. Or perhaps you struggle to motivate your team or your colleagues. I know how you feel. Hi, I'm Andrew Bryant. I'm an author, speaker, and coach on the topic of self-leadership and motivation. And for the past 20 plus years, I've been coaching people and companies on how to stay motivated. And not for just short bursts, but for the long haul. And I often hear things like, I find it hard to motivate myself professionally because I feel disconnected with top management. I'm often excluded from decision making. Or for me, it's always hard to make a first step, as I'm often feeling overwhelmed with current tasks and sometimes find it scary to put one more on my shoulders. And my challenge is motivating my team members to put in more effort. Some would just compare with others and put in the minimum effort. So what is motivation? And how do you get more of it? Most of us would describe motivation as the feeling of wanting to do something. And the myth is that we need to have motivation or be motivated before we take action. For example, I need to feel motivated before I can go to the gym. But what if I told you that everything you've heard about motivation is just plain wrong? The truth is, motivation comes after you take action, not before. Taking initial action actually is driven by fear or desire. You take the first step because you fear loss or you desire something enough. For example, you fear losing your job and you desire a promotion. The motivation comes when you are in motion and start to get positive feedback. Understanding this truth will help you get started on the things that matter and create lasting motivation. In this video, I'm going to share with you secrets that successful people use to motivate themselves and their teams. Secret number 1, be honest about your fear. With self-awareness, we can be honest about what really scares us and what's stopping us from getting what we really want. Are you scared? Scared of going bankrupt? Scared of being alone? Scared of getting sick? Or scared of failing at life? When you're honest with yourself and you name your fear, you own it, rather than the fear owning you. Try this exercise. Say to yourself, I give myself permission to feel this fear because it's just a fear. And a fear is just a feeling, and I am so much more of my feelings. Now, when you do this exercise, insert the name of the fear that you chose. So, for instance, I give myself permission to feel this fear of being embarrassed because fear is just a feeling, and I am so much more than a feeling. Now, this fear is your friend. Fear gives you the energy to take action rather than you freezing on the spot. Imagine as a voice behind you saying, get to work. Secret number 2, focus on the reward. Fear provides the fuel for action, but desire provides the direction. My research into self-leadership and motivation shows that as humans, we have a number of desires. The desire for power, the desire for recognition, the desire for activity, the desire for ownership, the desire for connection, the desire for competence, the desire for achievement, and most importantly, the desire for meaning. Do you know which desire or desires most motivate you? Be honest. It could be different from what you initially thought. When you know what you truly is a driving force for you, you can use it to propel you to take action when you're feeling unmotivated. Lucky for you, I'm going to give you my Uncover Your Subconscious Desires checklist, which you can download for free under this video. Being intentional about what you desire will get you started in the right direction and sustain you in tough times. Secret number 3, do something, anything. Do you know what the first or next step is towards your goal? Then take it, however small. Take action. For example, you fear being alone and desire connection. Go talk to just one person. You fear losing your job or being stuck in a rut and desire promotion? Take action to learn a new skill or ask for help from a colleague or even your boss. Fear of getting sick and desire to lose weight? Get off the couch and start walking. Build up to 10,000 steps a day. Fear of your business being disrupted and a desire for achievement? Get creative. Start a mastermind with other people to consider alternatives. Your actions don't have to be perfect, as long as you can get feedback and make adjustments. But action does have to happen now. You may not believe this, but I was not motivated to make this video. Don't get me wrong, I love speaking and speaking to live audiences where I can get immediate feedback on my message, and I see the difference I'm making. But I was more afraid of missing out on getting my message to a global audience than I was of staring into this camera, even though I hate watching the video replay. I've taken action to get these videos to you because my main desire is to make a difference and help others. Secret number 4, from feedback to feed forward. Every successful person leaves a trail of mistakes. The difference between those who have achieved mastery in business or in life is that instead of giving up, they've accepted the situation and adjusted their actions and advanced towards success. Accept, adjust, and advanced. You adjust your actions based on feedback. Feedback is your friend, yet most people are scared to look for it or ask for it. This is because they fear not appearing perfect. Whereas successful people don't wait for feedback. They seek it through feed forward. As an entrepreneur or intrapreneur, you need to have an MVP, a minimal viable product, something with just enough features to satisfy your early customers and to provide feedback for future development. If you're writing an article or a blog, your minimal viable product is your first draft that you can show to a friend or to an editor. If you were starting on an exercise program, your MVP might be just 5 or 10 well-performed push-ups. Whatever action you take, feed forward to see if you need to adjust before you advance. Secret number 5, celebrate and recommit. There are lots of motivation and success strategies I share with my clients, but the last secret I'm going to share with you in this video is to celebrate and recommit. You're going to be much more successful if you enjoy what you do and celebrate small wins along the journey to success. Last month, I personally lost 6.6 kilos of body fat. I celebrated that by posting on Facebook to my friends and sharing a huge pizza with my children. And then recommitted to my diet and exercise plan, ready to hit my next goal. If you're leading a team and using the strategies I have shared with you here, be sure to celebrate the early wins so that everyone enjoys the journey and forms the habit of taking successful actions. And be sure to watch the next video where I share 3 psychological techniques to increase your influence.